to another episode of Custom Tom. Yes, all the fairing is off again. Wow. Why, I bet you're wondering. Well, in this bag here are the reasons why. That's for wrapping, all the tools needed to wrap. And the frame, gloss black. So that's what's happening with the frame. And for the wrapping, I haven't really decided on a colour yet. And all the stuff I need in there really to paint the frame, that's the first thing. If I like how it looks with the current colour scheme, I'll probably stick with that. But this definitely needs changing, this wrap, because someone's done about 4 pieces off there and left that side. So I'm going to change that anyway, and it'll be a good place to start practicing, get my skills in. I'm also going to wrap the same colour as well, black. I've got black somewhere behind the camera. I'm going to do the under tray as well in black. Also, I'm hoping to make a new seat cover for this. I like to blend in with the actual fairings now. Fiberglass in again. This time hopefully to keep, so I might get a second hand one of them, just so I've got that spare. The colour scheme I do want to go is like it's called Nardo Grey, I believe, and Nardo Grey with like a neon yellow accents. That's all I can think of at the moment, but I'm not going. I'm going to paint this black for now, because I do want to make a bracket coming from there up to here to get rid of this in the end, in the future. But for now, this will do. I will probably cover these grey bits here black and then that Nardo. Sorry, Simon Jelly, I'm going to have to get rid of your sticker. It's been on there since I've owned bikes. I'm going to paint the wheels black and also change the tyre, because that's about done now. So I better get cracking then, really, haven't I? I'm going to remove some of these bits. Well, I probably don't need to remove that. I'll remove that airbox, this last bit of fairing. Keep hitting that. Going to paint the swing arm black as well. So yeah, that's got to come off. I probably won't show that because you've seen me paint that already. So I'm just going to mask the engine radiator off, remove everything I can. Got rid of this engine bit, the slider on the side here, because I won't get new ones, because they're a bit horrible the ones I had. So for now I'm just prepping things. Take the seat frame off, let the electrics dangle. So hopefully I'll have a complete black frame come end of the video. Probably won't, probably do this in 2 or 3 videos, so something to do since we're getting in lockdown 2.0. I'll still be working, but the wife won't, so I can use the car. Have a Now, as we can see, we are at a decent point because although I'm not taking the engine out, I'm not spraying on the inside of the frame where you can't really see here, but I want it to look as close to a proper job as I can. So I'll be taking the airbox off next, and then unplugging all this stuff and get this out of the way, because I'll probably spray that black anyway. All this, that and the other, the cables, the headlight clock mount is going to get sprayed as well, because that's been rubbed through. So yeah, just a lot of things in the way. I'm not going to bother taking the forks out. I can get up there with the spray. I'll mask these off. The bottom yoke's black anyway, so the top yoke can be black, or triple tree, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, for the next task, getting the airbox off, you've seen that 1,000 times, even by me. And then I can start sanding it down. Start sanding stuff down. And start masking things off. Probably mask things off before sand, because I don't really fancy blowing the engine off again. Oh, mind you, if I take all the back stuff off yet, so I need to jack I need to get the wheel out and the swing arm off, and the seat frame and the front wheel off. So there's a lot to do. So this will just be taking the bike apart week. nothing in the way. I think I might have to drop this radiator down just to get the spray under there. So I can't get there, can I? Obviously I'm not going to remove forks. Don't think there's much point. What else can I do now? At the back, let me just point the camera. At the back I'll be taking off the fairing and the under tray and the handles, and then removing the subframe. Then I'm going to have to find a jacking point again under the bike, which will probably be under there where the side stand is. One there, one the other side. The other side one. If you come around this way, it's much easier. Oh, don't tell the wife. I'll have to remove the exhaust. I'm going to have to anyway, so that's no problem. Clean that pipe up a bit. And then I can start sanding things down and painting. Probably mask the VIN off, and also take the plate off here and get some rivets and put it back on. Going along nicely. I always have to change my mind though, don't I? Back end's gone. Now, we've all seen this site before, putting that horrible seat on. Didn't like it in the end, so obviously the original went back on, didn't it? Exhaust to come off next, and then I can put the jacks underneath and get the swing arm off. Wheel and swing arm. This is what winter does. Horrible, isn't it? Oh, I want to save that. That's my trickle charger. So I'll put all my seat bolts and everything there for the seat fairing, and then all the other stuff is there, and then all the fairings there. Head of my number plate up there. It's not my helmet, it's my lad's. I broke it, so I fixed it. Don't know what else to say about this. Don't think there's much more to say other than getting the exhaust off, wheel, and then swing arm can come off. But I think that can be something for the next video.